Welcome to another DC audio video. This one is on our 7.5. So this amplifier is a 7,500 watt amplifier. It will easily make over 7,500 watts on a 12 volt system. Even more on an 18 volt system if you're well off in the 9,000s on an 18 volt system. But anyways, this amplifier has two sets of inputs for power and ground, two powers, two grounds. That's what it needs to make its power. It's going to draw a fairly decent amount of current. The turn on lead is down here at the bottom of the speaker termination block. Two positives and two negatives on this for the speaker termination. Going back over to the other side, over here it has the input. It's a low level input, no high level input on this amplifier. And then also has a pass-through RCA. Below that we have our status lights, power and protection. We have the gain. This thing will accept anywhere from 0.2 volts to 6 volts, just like the other amplifiers. It has a subsonic and a bass boost, and then also has the input jack for the bass knob. Now this one has a cable right here. You run it to the front, hook it up to your bass knob. This guy right here. Mount this guy up front so you can control the amount of output that this thing has. Now this one only has a power indicator. There's no clipping light on this one. And the reason that is that mostly we're hoping that if you own this amplifier, you own an oscilloscope and you set it up using an oscilloscope, not rely on a clipping indicator. This amplifier has enough power to do some damage if misused or not set up correctly. So when you do set this thing up, try to get your hands on an oscilloscope if you don't already have one. Set it up that way. Anyways, go back to the controls over here. After that, we have our low pass filter and our phase control, and then a linking module. So the linking module, what that thing's going to do is just allow you to link two of these amplifiers together. Like I said, by itself, this thing will make easily 7,500 watts on a 12 volt system. You link two of these things together and you're looking at 15,000 watts of power. And that's on a 12 volt system. If you put it on an 18 volt system, you know, you're probably looking somewhere more around 19,000 watts. So it's a huge amount of power. Something else that's really important on an amplifier like this is the electrical system. You definitely would not want to take this thing and just throw it in your Honda and you know, let it go. You just make sure that whatever you're putting this thing in, you have an electrical system to back it up. If you don't, it's going to cause problems for your car, cause problems for the equipment itself, damage a lot of things. So make sure that that's taken care of. Anyways, other than that, yeah, this is a 7.5, lots of power. The one benefit to having a big amplifier like this is it will run a lot of subwoofers. If you have a lot of subs, 8 subs, whatever the case may be, instead of having a lot of amplifiers, you can use one amp to set up the whole system and run the whole thing. If you do need a lot of power, like I said, it is bridgeable. So link two of these things together, use the one set of controls it has, it'll control both amplifiers at the same time. You end up with just one bass knob controlling everything. And you know, the amount of power that two of these things linked together would run, I would think, anybody's system. But yeah, this thing, that's this right here. There's more details on it if you want more on the website, www.dcaudio.us. Just go to the website, click on the amplifier tab, take a look at it. It's right there. If you're interested in picking one up, click on the contacts, put in your information, find the local dealer, go hit them up, tell them you're looking for a monster amp and you like the 7.5. Anyways, thanks for watching.